what's up, people? Happy Saturday. So glad to see you for another chocolate for breakfast. I have my cup of coffee and this weather has been crazy. Hi, Robin. I see you in the chat box. We apparently did get some snow. It was kind of like mushy, slushy. I actually didn't see any snow falling from the sky, but we came home one night after getting dinner and there was like snow on the ground and kind of the stairs were kind of slippery, which was kind of weird. And if you go on the pass to go to like the beach, which is like right now it's spring break for a lot of people here in Oregon. And a lot of people have been taking pictures because they had no idea it was actually snowing in the pass to go over to the beach, which is crazy. So we did get a little snow, but I don't know if you guys got a lot. It looks like it says when I woke up this morning, there was a little bit of snow on the ground. Okay, so we didn't get any on the ground this morning that I noticed, but yesterday there was some around town. And like I said, we came home from dinner. I think it was actually, I don't think it was last night, it was the night before, but in any case, it has been strangely weird weather here in Oregon. No surprise, but it's felt like spring and then it's felt like winter. It's felt like spring and winter. And now it's like, I thought for sure we were like on our way for spring because the first day of spring last week felt so beautiful. And now here we are, winter again. So anywho, so for those of you who have never joined me before, please say hello in the chat box. I would love to know you're here. If you feel so inclined, I would love to also know what you're celebrating today. Celebrate with me. As I do every Saturday morning, I have a little chocolate for breakfast, and then I celebrate. And if you can hear my cat in the background, I think she wants to celebrate with us today. She's being very vocal. So she tends to do that sometimes when she's in the mood. So maybe she comes over here in the kitchen. I'll let her say hello to you all. You want to come over here, Della? She's starting to walk over here. Anyway, so yeah, here she is. Come here, kitty. Come here. See if she can come over here. Come here, kitty. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Say hi, kitty. Those are the people. Say hi. Okay, anyway, that's my cat Adela. She's celebrating with us this morning. So anyway, so I always celebrate 3 awesome things that are going on in my life, and I encourage you to do the same. And I do it with chocolate because I think we should have chocolate first thing in the morning. It's like, why not have the things that you love and the pleasure in your life all day long? Don't wait. Have the good stuff right away. And for many of us, that might just be a cup of coffee. And that's always a really good thing too. It can kind of wake you up and get your day started. So today I made some amazing mini chocolate muffins. I made them for my daughter. She said, Mom, I really think you should make some chocolate muffins. And please don't make them with coconut oil. And please don't make them with fake sugar. And please just make them like normal. I started laughing. I was like, all right, fine. So she usually goes off to dance on Saturday mornings. And today she went off to the March for Your Lives along with a bunch of friends. And I'm so proud of her because I think all of this youth is standing up for themselves. For those of you who don't know, a lot of people around the country are doing this march for gun reform. And I think it's pretty cool that she did that. So I made her some chocolate muffins. So you can see my pan, it has a few missing because she took some and then and took some for her friend. She was marching with her friend Tony and her friend Lena and her other friend Marin. So she took a few with her. So today I made this recipe that I found online at this really fun website called Weelie, I think. Weelie. Let's see if I can get the right name here. It is okay. I must have closed the window. So I wanted to say it was called Weelie, so I think maybe she has a lot of recipes for kids, maybe, I'm not sure. And, but she got it from another gal who's called Recipe Gal or something like that. And I used the same exact cocoa powder that I used last week because I had some and I thought it would make a little bit more of a Belgian chocolate. I think is a little bit not as dark of a chocolate. And so I thought this would be a good one to use with the muffins. It was really, really nice. What I loved about this recipe is that it didn't have a lot of sugar, and it had some, but just not. So it doesn't. So when you eat one, it doesn't taste like cupcakes. It tastes like a muffin, right? Which is what it's supposed to taste like. So, and the other thing I did is I added 1 extra egg to the recipe, mainly because I have found lately that it's really hard to find large eggs or extra large eggs, and the recipe called for an extra large egg. And so I thought, well, I want to make sure it's like got that enough of that eggness, fluffiness, but also have a little extra protein because it's a morning muffin, right? And it turned out really, really well. They puffed up a lot, and it actually said that it made 24 mini muffins, which is how I made the mini muffins, or 12 regular muffins. And there was enough to make a really large extra one muffin. So it made 24 minis plus one. And I don't know if it's because I added the egg or if it just is a little bit of a larger recipe than it really would indicate, I guess. So anyway, I have to admit that I had a bite of one this morning before my daughter took the rest of it away. But I'm just going to go ahead and enjoy another one right now with you because they're that good. They really are. So, really, really good. So delish. Really, really good. Highly recommend. And adding that extra egg really, I think, made the texture really perfect. It's fluffy, has the texture of a muffin, not like a cake, and not like a brownie, and it's not too dry or anything. It's like perfect. It's so, so good. So Robin says she missed the beginning of the video. You got a call. So you are here to stay. I'm so glad you're here, Robin. Please let me know in the chat box what you are celebrating today. So let's get to the celebrations. Today I am celebrating because in honor of my daughter out on the March for Your Lives, I thought I would celebrate expression. I like one of my big whys in life is to express yourself. That's one of the reasons why I'm a writer, why I love dancing, why I love doing videos like this, because I love to express myself. And so I think it's awesome that there are so many people out there expressing themselves today, no matter what you believe. If you know, even if you don't like gun reform, you got to respect the fact that there's all these people out there expressing themselves and telling people what they want in life. And so I think that's amazing. Cheers to all of you out there. I'm supporting you out there. And I think it's really awesome that you're expressing yourself. So celebrating expression. And then the next thing I'm celebrating is youth. Again, like most people that are marching today are the youth. They're the high school students that are out there demanding gun reform for their own lives. And I think it's awesome. And I really love youth. I think having a youthful attitude is awesome. I personally feel like I'm still 12. I've talked about this before. I feel like I'm very youthful. And I think being around youthful people is always really awesome. So it helps keep your mind young, and while we're still gaining all this wisdom. And I think it's reflected on the outside when you're feeling youthful on the inside. So highly encourage all of y'all to be around maybe a kid once in a while, take a dance class with 12-year-olds, and just adopt a youthful attitude. I think it's awesome. So, and then the last thing I'm celebrating today is music. I love music so much. Obviously, I listen to my car and dance in my car. I love to go to dance class. When I was a kid, my dad still makes fun of me for this because I remember one time he asked me to turn off the radio and I was like, but Dad, music is my life. And I think a lot of teenagers feel that way, right? And I kind of still feel that way sometimes, and I forget sometimes because I'm always listening to podcasts in my car. I'm listening all the time to podcasts, and and I'm like, wait a minute, I want to put on the radio. And even though sometimes the radio plays a lot of the same music, sometimes I like that, especially if it's a song I really dig. I want to hear over and over. I love repetition. So anyway, music is awesome. And one of the reasons why I'm celebrating music today is because Portugal The Man, which is a Portland-based band, they are today going to be playing after the march. So they are downtown playing a mini concert for all the people who are marching, which is so cool. My daughter, unfortunately, she went to go march, but then she had to go to dance class after, so she's so bummed. She's like, I'm gonna miss the best part. So good on her for going out there and doing it anyway, even though she won't get the reward that a lot of the people in Portland are gonna get. And so awesome, Portugal The Man, that you're doing this to celebrate the youth and what's going on downtown. So that's so awesome. All right, let's see what we are celebrating in the chat box today. Let's see. Looks like Robin is celebrating that the snow is minimal and isn't going to stick. I agree. It's like, I'm ready for spring, right? Let's get on to the spring weather. And I'm sure you're celebrating your dog Gizmo as always. And I hope that you are having some chocolate or coffee or something this morning, Robin, to start your day right, whatever your pleasure might be. If you guys are watching this on the replay, I highly suggest that you Say hi on the comments. Tell me what you're celebrating, because again, the more we celebrate, the more awesome stuff there is in our life to celebrate. And if you have any favorite chocolate recipes, I'd love to know them. Share them with me. You can send me an email. You can put it in the comments below. And if you have a favorite chocolate, my friend Cara from Chocolate Pursuit, she's been a guest on this YouTube channel before. She's been going to different, there was a chocolate festival in down in Medford a couple weeks back that she went to, and I think she's in Texas this weekend. I saw something on Instagram where she is trying this chocolate that's like I forget what you call it, but basically it's when you are a chocolatier from the bean all the way to the bar. So they actually go and pick the beans themselves, they roast them, and then they create the chocolate. And so there's a lot of places that don't, most places don't do that. They get the beans from someone else, and they might, they're a chocolatier who creates the chocolate. And this particular chocolatier in Texas, she was there, looks like she was there visiting the factory, and does it all the way from bean to bar, which I think is so cool. So anyway, if you guys have a favorite chocolate, I would love to know what it is. Let me know in the comments below. And especially if it's something that's like a good baking chocolate that I can make recipes with. Although I do eat just chocolate for fun because I love to eat it. My favorite chocolate in the whole wide world is Missionary Chocolates. I've talked about that a million times in this. Oops, that was upside down. I've talked about it a million times on this video channel. So anyway, highly recommend if you're in Portland, or even if you're not. Missionary Chocolates, you can order them online. So I'll put the link for them in the description below. And I will also put the link for my friend Cara, Chocolate Pursuit, her Instagram channel. She's she's visiting chocolatiers all the time. And so if you are interested in chocolate and finding new, different varieties, highly recommend you follow Cara from Chocolate Pursuit. So thanks you guys for joining me as always. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Celebrate, celebrate. Eat some chocolate or whatever else you love, and we'll see you guys soon for another chocolate breakfast. All right, talk to you later. Bye.